You're ready because I've got a fabulous, let me see if I can get this a little more where you can see it all. A fabulous dish. I'm so excited about it. Okay, so I don't know, I was scrolling and I saw, well, first of all, I'm Dr. Nancy Stanley, physical therapist and health coach, and I'm here today to share a recipe that is so filling, and it is a little more tedious than I normally do. But once you get it done, the kitchen's cleaned up, it's a one dish thing. And wouldn't you know, my phone low battery sign just popped up, but we're gonna go with it, okay? All right, so here we go. I'm gonna have to make it fast. Okay, so what this is, let me tell you what I got. So I got some pork that I fried in the pan with some seasoning on it. And then I've got some, all right, so here we go with some onions, purple and green onions, and I've already browned those, so I'm not going to put those in yet. But this is a bag of cauliflower rice, and then it's also a bag of mixed cauliflower that I pulsed in the food processor, and I really wanted to get all those vegetables, so and the color. So I'm going to put this in here and let it start. You're going to love this. I'm telling you, it is so good. All right, so I'm putting that in there. Maybe didn't have quite enough oil, but I fried some bacon. I fried a whole pound of bacon, ate a little bit of it, but here we go, because I wanted to add this to the fried rice. So I used a little bit of the bacon drippings, but I didn't want to use all of them because it would have made the whole dish kind of brown, and I wanted it to be, I wanted it to be colorful. Now, the other thing I am about to add, I need to up this a little bit, is some of this. I added about a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. That gives it a little bit of an oriental flavor, but also you could say a Mexican flavor, okay? So I kind of started out going strictly oriental, and then I'm like, no, I think I'll go Mexican. So here we go. So I'm going to put a little bit of cumin in there, probably about a teaspoon of cumin, just because I like cumin. I like the taste of cumin. Here you go with some, all right, so let me let that cook a little bit. So I did this cauliflower rice in the microwave because it was frozen to get it warm. Yes, it is going to be good, Hope. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so you see I'm stir frying this up. Now, the other thing I've got, let's see, what else have I got here? So I definitely need some salt. And you remember, some of y'all that may be new to my show, this is real salt. That's the salt you want to use. You don't want to use iodized salt. It's stripped of the minerals. And we were talking about that today. Hey, Marcia. We were talking about that today in my group, in my private group, and about water and how much water we needed to drink. And I'm actually in a brain health webinar conference this week. Today was the last day. But they were talking about how much water you need to drink, but you don't need to drink purified water because it has been stripped of the minerals. But you can drink filtered water. I actually did the research on that. So if you have one of those Brita things or a refrigerator that actually has a filter on it, that doesn't take the good minerals out. It just takes the toxins out, like the chlorine and other things. But you want to keep those good minerals, the magnesium, the calcium, the zinc, all those things that natural water has in it. But but you need to get a lot of water. So I'm just stir frying this. I mean, it was cooked a little bit, but I'm just kind of mingling those vegetables together. So yeah, it's going to be really pretty. And then I'm putting in this purple onion and green onion because I had sauteed those in avocado oil. I didn't want to use olive oil because actually olive oil is going to change the taste a little bit, and so avocado oil has no taste, or at least it doesn't to me. All right, and then I had a little leftover kale, not very much. I wilted it down. Honestly, y'all, that's really just to use that kale because You know, I don't throw things away. And it's going to add some pretty color to this dish. So, yeah, look at that. I actually chopped it up because it was baby kale, but I wanted to cook it first because I didn't think I was going to cook this for very long, okay? All right, so here we go. Let me move this over. Well, I'm going to be, all right, I didn't put the pepper in. I normally would grind the pepper, but my grinder is empty. Okay, and this is a little bit of, I've got a little basil plant out there, so I'm going to add that basil. You might not want to do that, but I've been reading about how much our little spices, how much, you know, thyme, oregano, basil, cumin, cilantro, all that has. Now, if I had cilantro, I would have put it in here, but I don't have any. But I probably wouldn't have cooked it. I would have just put it in at the end or maybe put it on the top. Okay, so this should be done. I'm going to, so here's what I'm going to do. So watch this. I love to watch Charles Stanley. And here's what he says all the time. He says, watch this. And he's not doing anything. He's just talking about what God's doing. And I love him. If you haven't watched him lately, he's still at 85, 86 years old. He's up there in front of those people and he's preaching God's word. All right, so I've got 5 eggs in here. Look at the color of those eggs. Those are rain-fed eggs, and I'm just gonna do this right in the middle, just to cook those eggs without, so I don't have to get another. That might be a little too many eggs, but it's okay. I'm just gonna let that cook right here in the middle of this, just so I don't have to get out another pan. So here we go, I'm just gonna stir that up, and I am gonna salt that a little bit. Yep. Okay, now as soon as this gets ready, oh, by the way, it's 7:30 in the morning. Every morning this week I've been doing, no, actually, yeah, 7:30. I've been doing a teaching. It's actually, I took it from Dr. Charles Stanley about meditation and the importance of meditation. And when we say meditation, we really mean getting with God, getting along with God, having a private time with Him. So, you know, and I gave the 9 things, the 9 benefits of getting along with God. And, you know, one of those is just having a deeper appreciation for Him and knowing Him better. Yeah, so this is coming right along. Anybody else think of the benefits that you get? You want to put it in the comments. The benefits that you get from actually getting along with God. I mean, honestly, you can't beat it. And all those years that I didn't do it like I won't say like I should have, like I could have. And now that I'm doing it, I just see so much benefit of it. So I want these soft. I don't want them scrambled hard, but you know, of course, they always take a little longer than you thought. Okay, so I'm going to dump this bacon. That's a lot of bacon. Maybe I'll save that a little bit. And I'm going to stir this back up. I'm going to turn it down. And I'm going to just show you how beautiful this is. Okay. All right, there we go. I think I'll turn it off, because really everything in there is cooked now. Okay, so we've got our protein, we've got our vegetables, we've got all this, all these healthy things. Okay, so here's what I'm about to do. I'm going to pull this platter over. So I have cut up some avocado and just put it around the rim of my platter. And I'm just going to spoon this right onto my platter, okay? Just kind of trying to dress it up a little bit. You know, it's fun to make food pretty. And, you know, sometimes we don't take the time to do that. And it just makes it a little more appetizing, makes it more fun. And it really doesn't take very long. Look at that. That looks like a carnival, doesn't it? Orange, green, red, you name it. Every color in the book there. Okay, so, thought I'd turn that off. Okay, oh. Okay, I'm going to just turn the power off. That fan will go off. Okay. So, the thing about the cast iron that's different than using a regular skillet is it will brown things that you might not, like I didn't really want those eggs to get brown. So, but there we go. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so then what I'm gonna do with this meat, because there may be some people that, I mean, I don't know why, but I don't know why I'm doing it this way. It's just what came to my mind. So I'm putting the meat on each side, just more or less for a decoration. So I'm putting the meat on each side. Here we go. There we go. Don't you like my pink top? I just got it at Walmart. Charlotte and I were talking about that yesterday. She had an orange one, and I got the lavender, and then I thought, I'm gonna go back and get the pink. All right, so here we go. Here's the last little bit, and I'll be done with this. So I'm gonna clip off the end. All right, so here's what this is. I'm so excited about this, I forgot to tell you. So this is sour cream and some seasoning that has parsley and a little red pepper and whatever you wanted to put in there. You could put cumin in it, you could put, and lime juice. I did lime juice, and paprika. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna clip off the end of this, and then I'm just gonna squirt this over it like that. Just, like I said, just for fun. There you go. All right. Now, would you like to come eat dinner with me? Yes, okay. So I would have you, but I've actually got a family that's coming out here in a little while, and I'm going to, we're going to talk about how I can help them get healthy. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll cook it, and I'm going to taste it now because I know you want me to. That is good. That is really good. Okay. So I think all of that together. Now, let me say this. If you want this recipe, I need your email, because I'm going to send it out in an email probably Monday, because I got some other stuff I got to do, and I got to type this all up. You know me, I'm not too much on it. Charlene, there you are. If you want to type it up and send it to me, I'll cook a meal for you. But anyway, that's what this is, and I'm going to call it Nancy's Fiesta Fried Rice. Yeah, and it is, oh my gosh. You know, I've already had my meal for the day, but I may have to have some more, because that is good. And you could use chicken, you could use steak, you could use shrimp. You actually, you know, you could put the avocado over the top and put steak on one end, shrimp on one end. You could, there's just so much you could do with this dish, but it's so healthy. You want the recipe. All right, well, if you're on my mailing list, you'll get the recipe. But if you're not on my mailing list, you got to get on my mailing list to get the recipe. That's kind of how I catch you, you know. But seriously, I send out a couple of emails a week, and usually it's some kind of health tip, something that'll help you and benefit you. I do send out some recipes. So, yeah, I'll send this one if you want it. But I'm going to send it out on Monday, because I'm telling the group. And most of these people, a lot of these people on here are already on my email list. But if you're not and you want to get it, then you need to let me know. All right. So Nancy's Fiesta Fried Rice. Sharing this video to my Facebook page. Great. The rest of y'all share it, and maybe I'll get add some people to my email list. Okay. I can't forget this. Look at these. Oh my gosh. My little, whatever this is blooming, and I love it. And you know, I love my flowers. So y'all have a good day, and let's talk soon.